we're doing this. We are doing this. How the heck do you guys want to start this thing?
Hey, all my Planet Coaster friends. Crimmy 5 Alive here.
That'll do. Oh, and they get an opening shot of Jeff Goldblum's crotch. That's how I took the B-roll.
That's the best shot.
That's the... So... Oh, what are we doing with our lives? I have so many questions, and I don't even want to ask them. So I am joined here with Krimsalt.
Heyo.
And Starship Rad.
Heyo, heyo.
What we're looking at today is Theme World according to Jeff Goldblum. And I got these guys here with me because they have to explain what they have done here. For better or worse. And I will ask all the worst questions and possibly get canceled. So, normally I read a description. Should I do that, or do you guys just want to tell me? Who made this park? Whose park idea was this, and why? You want me to read it?
The description? Sure, go ahead. The Steam description?
No, I have like a email that you sent me.
Oh yeah, I did send that to you, which is just the Steam description.
When we as a species immortalize someone, they become permanently entwined in the fabric of our culture and the human psyche. Some say this occurs by being named after a place. The Washingtons and the Rushmores, they are wrong. Others say it was when very name is embraced in common language. The No Shit Sherlock and the Davy Jones Locker, they too are wrong. Every explorer has their mountain and every hero has their motto. But Jeff is something greater. I can't even. Bask in the presence of a man who can turn copper into gold, but whose worth makes gold comparable to iron. A man whose every pause in speech says more than the great epics told of Greek heroes. A man who walks not with the wind, but whom the wind follows. A man whose ends the search for heaven, not because it was found, but because we found something greater. Disney and Universal uses every mascot they own to fill up their parks, but Jeff is omnipresent. View the great statue of Jeff from Jeff Street. Visit the Museum of Jeff, Jeff's Bar, Jeff's Mountain, and many other Jeff-themed venues. Thanks to the magic of Planet Coaster, a monument befitting the grandness of Jeff has been unveiled. This park was a collaboration between Dandy Chiggins, Ratis, Deif, Krimsalt, Starship Rad, Tanzos X-Wing, Trooper Matthew, and bread. Gotta love the bread. Sorry for the long introduction. A man of such caliber needs such an entrance. Johnny, please refer to the main attraction list for the ride preferences. You guys could tell me you're with me, but I will read out the attractions. We got the Great Goldblum Ride, Fusion, Tenspeed and Brownshoe, The Darkest Day. They're basically all the movies he's been in, right? Earth Girls Are Easy, the Grandmaster, Shoot Her, and Must Go Faster. Good googly moogly. And that's beautiful. The introduction to Theme World according to Jeff Goldblum. Now, before we jump into the park, or maybe I should just jump into the park and ask these questions, but is that how I should do it? Because we got no,
let's just get it in there.
We got no frames. We have a massive end-to-end sprawling mega park that I have avoided to feature for months now. Mainly because I don't know why. This just terrifies me in every single way. But I guess I'll ask the questions as we go. But just for the audience, just know that I have no idea what's happening and why. And we're going to embark on this journey together and ask those questions and find out why. So let's delay no further and get right on into it. Okay. Yeah, this is an end-to-end sprawling park that's melting my computer. It's a bit of a slow one. And yeah, there will be a bit of a frame rate lag. I'm also screen sharing with these guys just to make things even worse. But the game volume is a little bit lower. They're on the same audio track as the game volume. So if I turn it up loudly and they're talking, you might not be able to hear them and that sort of thing. And I didn't now I'm getting Discord beeps. Anyways, I can't mute Discord now because I got you guys on it. So we have Jeff Goldblum. Why don't, whose grand idea was this? Let's start with the basic question.
It started as a suggestion. I believe it was Bread in the in a Patreon chat like a long time ago. And it was kind of bounced around as a joke, and then it kind of evolved into what you have here. And everyone
specifically Jeff Goldblum. Why did he pick Jeff Goldblum?
Why not?
We won't.
Why
we
not?
needed to make something. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, is there any other iconic personality that's large enough to support an entire park? I don't think so.
And this is where my what's the term I'm looking for here? I guess my ignorance to the situation, my innocence to the situation has me dumbfounded by those statements, and I want to believe that it's all what you're saying and what you've done here is just one giant meme. Am I wrong, or is Jeff Goldblum truly a god? I mean, he looks like it there.
I mean, I think both are right.
Both are right. Both statements are true simultaneously.
Yeah, absolutely.
This can't be possible.
Just the magic of
If
Jeff.
somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, we should make a Jeff Goldblum park," all I'm thinking is, "Yeah, that has to happen." And I think everybody else who contributed to this is along the same lines.
You want to turn your mic up just a bit, Starship? I got you at 200%.
Let's see if I can.
He's still talking from a toilet. He bought a fancy mic that doesn't work. So I'm going to be completely honest. Okay, is he only in 12 movies? Are these the 12 here?
I think those are his most popular ones lately.
Okay. Yeah, Krimmy's nice and loud, but not Starship.
For a
Is that
bit
any
of
better?
context,
I'm gonna be real. When I was getting the B-roll for this park, I was like, he was in Thor versus Ragnarok. It was his role in that was so not memorable. There he is. Is that him?
There he is. That's
Yeah,
him.
he's the smallest character on that poster, by the way. But he is in the center.
Yeah, we featured a lot of like some of his more popular movies in like large attractions, but there are also shout outs to some smaller projects he's been in. And
I mean,
we tried to-
these have to be
there's a
all
lot
like
of Easter
70s, 80s movies.
those older movies are amazing. They're all like free on YouTube now. Like people have just ripped the videos. But things like Earth Girls are easy. What's the other one? The Buckaroo one? What was it called?
Banzai, yeah.
Yeah,
Buckaroo.
these are just like absolutely insane movies that would not get made today. And
I gotta go watch them now because like part of me is like I remember Jeff Goldblum from Independence Day, but he was kind of like the side scientist character, right? And Jurassic Park, he was a little bit more of a main character in that, right? He was also a scientist, wasn't he? And then
The Fly as well.
I feel
He
like
was
I've
also
seen The Fly, but I would have been like a wee little lad, even though it says here recommended for ages 17 plus. My sister made me watch all sorts of horrible movies when I was just a wee little kid. I'm assuming that's like an older one, The Fly, but I feel like I've seen it, and I feel like I recognize Framed, but I'd have to I'd watch it. If I rewatched it, I would start getting memory flashbacks, but the rest I don't even recognize. So for me, like, Jeff Goldblum has been like, oh, that's the Jurassic Park guy, but like he's never been an actor that I knew him by name. When you guys first told me you made a Jeff Goldblum park, I'm like, who's that? But to be fair, I don't remember the names of any celebrities, like, at all. Like, maybe the amount of celebrities I know the names of, I can count on one hand. So I don't know why. That's just like a thing of mine. Like, I just don't remember celebrities' names. It's probably because I have 5,000 Discord member names stuck in my head instead, right?
If you look to the right, you'll see his childhood home.
I saw that earlier. I was getting the B-roll. I poked around the park a little bit. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to have you guys guide me and point me through it. But like, you guys took this very seriously in terms of if there's any Jeff Goldblum fans out there, this is the park for you. But then
You didn't half-ass it.
the part where I feel like I'm gonna get canceled and get everybody raging at me in the comments is the fact that like I'm gonna say that there are no Jeff Goldblum fans out there. Who was this park made for? And I think that's also what's kind of funny about it. I think it's like this is the biggest memorial you can ever create, and then it makes me go, why? Oh, the music. I could practically cry right now. He's holding a T-Rex. Life finds a way. Oh, it gets louder. Holy moly.
Yeah, this church was made by bread.
Why is this music so nostalgic? It makes me want to cry. It's really loud in there. Holy moly. Well, so Yeah, if you are a Jeff Goldblum fan or a fan of the films he's been in, we're going to go through a trip through memory lane, a bit of a Hollywood theme park of sorts. We have the Independence Day ship up there. Who would have ever thought, you guys, that you could have an entire... Earth swirls are easy. Who would have ever thought you could have an entire theme park themed around a one and only character? Now, so it was like 6 of you guys that made this. Who did the statue out of dirt?
That was me. I only did. Nobody else wanted to do it, and I'm not great at terraforming.
I like your honesty.
Yeah.
Nobody else wanted to do it. Did anybody else want to actually do this park? Or did you have to... Yeah, oh, yeah.
The excitement for it was palpable.
Oh, my God. It's, Jeff Goldblum. My goodness, you guys. And what's worse about this is, like, I don't know if I want to hate it or love it. Or both. Both things, I guess, exist simultaneously is the phrase of the day. Right? This is honestly, like, as I was getting the B-roll, just trying to get some footage for that intro, I was like, hot damn, man, this aesthetically looks better than Project Planko. You guys put more effort into these plots than the 100 people working on our collab, and you did it with 6 of you. I don't know. How long did you guys spend on this?
3 years.
3 years. And I'm like, yeah. I don't want to feature it. Oh, I don't understand it. I'm scared of things I don't understand, you guys. And that's the honest truth. The Great Goldblum Ride. Is this where we're getting started?
This is where we get started.
Is this where it all began?
This is the first ride made, yeah. I made this ride as the first thing that we did.
Are we in a movie theater? What's happening here?
Kinda. It's designed to look kind of like a movie theater, yeah.
Okay, the Great Goldblum Ride. Motion track ride? Is there custom audio? No music.
It's throughout the ride. There's speakers that play like clips and...
Okay, what are we in for? This has got to be the most strange and unique park spotlight ever featured on the channel.
Jeff Goldblum here, an actor. Come along with me to have a childlike sense of wonder on this sweet journey.
Sweet journey. So these are scenes from different movies?
Yeah, this is his first movie, Death Wish. He's a very small part in it.
I was gonna say, doesn't he have a very small part in most of these movies?
Where I work, we have only one editorial rule. You can't write anything longer than the average person can read during the average crowd.
The smallest part and the biggest memorial. Oh, this, what is this movie?
This is The Fly.
It's The Fly, okay. I'm gonna have to go watch that later. I feel like I've seen...
Yeah, it's great.
I gotta say, the screenshots you guys took on your Steam page looked insane. What is that made out of? Is that a pumpkin head?
It's part pumpkin, part Christmas decorations. It's kind of a mix of a lot of stuff.
That's great. Part pumpkin. What's this?
Vibes.
Vibes?
No,
that looks
nobody's seen
interesting.
it.
Nobody's seen it. Earth Girls are easy.
Yeah, this one's a more popular one.
I feel like that would be so offensive these days.
It would definitely be offensive these days.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a very interesting movie.
Yeah, it's of its time.
So
for sure.
is he an alien? Because he's specifying Earth Girls.
It is.
Yeah, him, Jim Carrey, and Damon Wayans play aliens.
I love Jim Carrey. Why didn't you guys do a Jim Carrey tribute park? That's the next
we'll
one.
do that next.
Please don't.
We got other ideas.
You said it.
Oh no, 3 years later. That'll be the Planko 10-year anniversary, oddly enough.
Time's up.
Oh, Independence Day. Time's up. Hey, that's a cool effect. Whoa! Nicely done. Again, like, it is the weirdest themed park I've ever seen, but the amount of effort gone into this is undeniable. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing. The whole, like, fun of it is that it's taken seriously. If it was done as a mini park without any thought, it just wouldn't have the same impact.
Right.
We've also been trying to get Jeff to actually see this park.
What is, how
He's been trying to find his agent, trying to find a way to contact him. There has to be a way.
Emails.
And then he's gonna see it and be like, this freaking YouTuber doesn't like me. This nobody doesn't like me. I don't hate you, Jeff. I don't love you.
We love you, Jeff.
I love Jeff.
Is that the Thor one?
Yeah.
I almost met Jeff once.
Almost. What happened?
He canceled the convention.
And you still love him?
nose will swell.
He canceled on me.
So, there's that. I see the discoloration here. And you want to drop in that.
Well, after building him this park, he better have that
you owe
fan
me-
meetup. You owe
You owe me
me.
one, Jeff.
Have a Goldblum day. Oh my god. Okay, so based off of these guys that are on the call with me have a track record of memeing me, I guess. What was the last one you did, the Prime thing? What's that show called? Not Everybody at Once, please.
Right.
You don't know your last project?
That wasn't me.
The media.
What? Starship Rat, I could have sworn you were a part of that.
I think
No?
so.
Oh.
The last thing you spotlit for me was Lucky's.
You guys did these giant, like, crab things and called it, what was that Prime show? Or the robots?
Oh, I wasn't part of that, but the Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. Why was
Oh,
it?
never mind. Yeah, I was in that. Yeah.
Never mind!
Oh
yeah! I totally remember now.
How do I remember?
I
it? And it's
I
not
forgot
even
I
my
spent
project.
6 months on that. Oh yeah, that was my project. Yeah, okay, thank you. That's awkward moment there. I'm like, am I actually going crazy, or is it this park that's doing it to me?
It's okay. You'll just edit this part out.
No, I won't. Oh, so yeah, you guys. What was that meant to
What's
happen?
happening here? No, but I love it.
It's like the Fly.
Together. Yeah,
They
it is like
merged.
the Fly. We have become one.
You look like a toaster shooting out a patty.
Oh, it's monstrous, and I love it.
It's monsters. Okay, they just made it, and now they're moving on. He's walks away. Oh, he's following him to the bathroom. Oh God, don't leave it once, guys. Oh, why did that just happen? If it couldn't get any more strange. The arm wrestling tournament. No, like this whole, like, you had a screenshot with like fog coming out of this. I don't even know how you guys did that with. Do I have fog on mine? It looked really cool. Looked realistic.
Yeah, I think Tanzos did some really good screenshots. I'm terrible with reshade, so that definitely wasn't me, but they did some good stuff.
My previous thought was you guys did Pacific Rim, and I still have nightmares about that. So when you submitted me this, that's why I didn't want to do it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get copyright strike for Jurassic Park music. I have no idea what's going on here. Why should I do this? But then I know you guys put a lot of work into it. I had no idea you put 3 years into it, though. That's just insane. Now I feel bad for making you guys wait so many months.
And
Oh,
it was Patreon
makes it
submitted,
sweeter.
so you had to spotlight it.
you guys twisted my arm enough. Give him money. Oh, but yeah, after sitting back and going, okay, I'm gonna take a look at this. It's actually quite amazing. Like, this is to levels of War of the Worlds from Boogie in terms of detail, you know? And kind of didn't expect that. I thought this was gonna be like As Starship said, it's like it's so silly, but you have to take it seriously in order for it to be enjoyable, right?
Yeah, I mean the concept itself is inherently ridiculous, but if you don't go all the way with it, it's not going to be the same.
And I didn't think that the second part would be included. I thought it was going to be all memes, and I'm like, I don't want to do this.
It's competently meme-ish.
Why is there 2 entrances here?
It's a dueling
Pick
coaster.
one of them. I can bring up the...
Yeah, sure. Read us some stuff.
So, Fusion, choose either Dr. Brundle or the Fly and feel your DNA bend with the very track itself. And to ride at night.
Oh, that's the dark ride that's playing there. The audio's kind of leaking. Might want to turn that off.
The Fly. Let's see if this jogs my memory at all.
Yeah, start it up from the chain.
Gotcha. So the Fly, does that have anything to do with a fly? Because there's like they're performing experiments and a fly goes into the machine. Or is that...
well, he invents a teleportation machine, and while he's teleporting himself, a fly is in there with him, and it kind of blends his DNA with the fly's DNA, and he slowly turns into a fly.
Oh, dude, time travel movies are my favorite of all time.
It's not time travel.
But he said he made a time travel. Oh, a teleport. Teleportation. Sorry.
It's okay.
Isn't that some form of time travel?
No.
If I could teleport halfway across the world, I save a lot of time.
I think you just cracked the code with teleportation. I think time
Yeah, I'm leaving the call now.
Well, what is happening here? Oh, that's amazing. So we were in a giant version of the teleporter.
Yeah, it's more like conceptual, like
yeah, that's
cool.
Like so like, we were the Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the two rides are essentially the same, but one is like the guy, one is the Fly, kind of coming together.
That's cool. Yeah, we were like buzzing around in there. Oh my! I can't get over that freaking statue. Oh, were you guys really trying to get a hold of Jeff Goldblum?
We had the idea from Disney. We had the idea the main street from Disney opened up to the castle, and so we're like, well, what should this open up to? And statue of Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I mean, once it was said, there was no way we cannot do this.
You guys, oh my God, you guys go through a lot of effort for such a silly idea, and that's what was the Pacific Rim thing. I was like, why? Why do you guys spend this much time and effort on something so ridiculous? But I guess I have to stop questioning these things, because the more I question it, I spawn things like Shedmire and probably Lucky's Carnival and now some Jim Carrey thing. Don't do the Jim Carrey thing, guys.
So for this ride, Tenspeed and Brownshoe, from its TV show namesake, fight for justice on the rough and tough streets of Los Angeles with an amateur detective and his smooth talking partner, and ride at night.
Oh gosh.
What are you doing?
I'm switching cars.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Teleporting.
Time travel.
Time travel. There you go. Ooh la la.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous how immersive this park is.
Is this the closest we've ever had to an actual noir style ride?
Probably. First I've seen.
Yeah, definitely what I was going for. I wouldn't necessarily say the show was very noir, but I don't know.
You got the static effect too, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Like, if you remove Jeff Goldblum from this, it feels like a very, like, Planet Coaster Studios Hollywood theme park. You know what I mean?
And nobody's done something like that, right? Like,
No.
I'm surprised.
That would have caught my attention right away. You guys scared me off. I was like, I'm gonna get trolled. I'm gonna get memed. People are gonna clip everything. It's gonna be a nightmare for the next month of my life. People in the comments, how dare you not love Jeff Goldblum?
But if we could make you a Jeff Goldblum fan, it's all worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. This whole thing was to turn me into. I'm gonna have posters of him all over in my new condo.
I'll send you some.
I'll send large prints, please. I'm gonna have all his movies on VHS. Oh, I do kind of want to go back and watch Jurassic Park now and Independence Day. Those are the ones that I've probably seen the most with him in it.
Discord movie night.
Sounds illegal.
Patreons only.
Patreons only still sounds illegal. How does that work? If you pay for a service and multiple people watch it, does every person watching have to have the service?
No, I'm part of Discord movie nights all the time in my other Discords.
Okay, keep it down. They're coming for you, Grimmy. You've been burned. 10-speed Brownshoe, though that was a really cool ride. Very atmospheric. Like you said, the noir vibes to it. I've never seen anything like that before. Just look at this. Aesthetically, it's pleasing. I love the font that you guys did. You got that movie font kind of thing going on there. It's like recognizable. I mean, the buildings are very interesting. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's got a pretty small footprint too, which is I'm proud of as well.
Yeah.
Brown Scoops, did you see the ice cream?
Brown Scoops?
Yeah.
Is there an ice cream I'm supposed to see, or you just want me to see this shop?
No, it's a reference.
Okay, it's to the brown shoes. Brown scoops.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed you have a lot of ice cream in this park. You had the two girls, one scoop. Oh, maybe that's the wrong one.
There's where you get canceled.
Yeah, Earth's girls are easy.
Looking for a cancellation.
Oh, wow. I'm dying here. This is the kind of crazy that I knew this park would bring out in me. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to Independence Day. We're gonna bring this park down, crash and burn, the whole
Do you
episode.
have autosaves turned off?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good, because like...
Ooh, look at the little skyline you put on that. Ooh.
Yeah, this is Tanzos. He did this entranceway and he did the ride.
Okay, so now I have to question reality for a second. So for those of you guys watching, just an FYI, Starship Rat on the call, and the guys behind this very park and the Liberty Prime Park, why do I keep calling it that? Pacific Rim, they're building our shooting ride for Project Blanco. And I keep wondering, why aren't you guys done yet? And apparently Batch says, you guys taken up like half the park. What have you done to my park?
Well, I'm not to get too much into it. I started a little something, but then Tanzos and Superman had like an idea to do something special with it. But I haven't seen it recently. They're doing something to it. I've seen some screenshots though, and it looks pretty incredible.
Yeah, and it also has me terrified because you guys go to this extent on your projects. There is no end in what you guys can accomplish together. You guys are quite insane, and it seems to me like whenever you guys get together, it's a select group of you guys. I'm recognizing the same collab names.
Yeah, I think we're off the path area here. I think this is all ride. This is all roller coaster area.
All right. And Krimmy just finished building a park that said he took 3 years to make. So were you building that park the same time as working on this?
I worked on this, and then I started building that park.
Oh, I don't know how you guys do it. I made one build for Project Planko and then placing them all and stuff, and I'm like, that's good enough for me. Managing a collab is pretty hard, and then doing all of the work yourselves, it's impressive. I'm very
I
impressed.
tell you, sometimes it's a slog, but this park, I don't know, the joy of it it just kept me working. Like it never felt like work doing this park.
It's visually impressive. I still think you guys should have just plotted it out and then gotten the community to do it in like a month, right? That seems to be the future. Just plop, 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 get everyone to plop their park in, or their piece in the park. Actually, to be honest, there's a very nice flow to what you guys did. You've been very precise, you know, everything looks intentional, and that can only be done if you're working on this building and this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who did this street here? This looks incredible.
Well, the Tanzos did the area, but I did all these little shops here, like because I decided I want to make it a little bit more 90s, because to make it appropriate to the movie. So I did some defunct businesses here. So all these businesses I did, like the Tower Records, the Blockbuster, and so on. In this little shop I did.
In my new place, I just bought a record stand and a record player, and I got all my mom's records, and I listened to like a record a day in my new place. So that's been fun.
Yeah, there's something very satisfying about putting a record on and listening to it.
Yeah, the one I just listened to the other day was War of the Worlds, but like the old school one, and they did like a story musical, and yeah, it seemed like something that people listened to in the 70s while, you know, doing hallucinogenics. I was like, great, that's probably what my mom was up to. Why did she get this record? Oh, yeah, wow, this is quite the perspective, guys. How many pieces is that? Should I even bother? Oh, wow, only 700?
The sci-fi pieces are huge, that's why.
Wow.
Yeah, it was shocking.
But the special effects on this ride will probably kill your computer.
Okay, that's something.
It's unbelievable.
That's great to know. Is The Darkest Day a movie, or is this the Darkest Day of the Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Right. Okay.
It's about the movie, but that's like a reference they say in the movie.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then you called the ride the Darkest Day.
Yeah,
so this is the
Tanzos
Darkest
ride.
Day.
And this ride, I because I was afraid of it buying my computer, I didn't do it until like right at the end, and I was just like blown away by it.
You should have modeled a little ship here. It looks like it's frying, beaming down. No? You guys don't see it?
Cooking the earth, yeah.
The description is see the destruction of New York through the eyes of David Levinson and fight for Independence Day and ride it in seat 1.
Your ride is too scary. Let's see here. I mean, it's only 8.5 vertical G's.
Yeah,
That's
this is a couple
survivable.
of like weird track things that
The negative G-forces will have their coccyx through their skull, but you know.
some people like that.
Some people like a good cock skull.
I said coccyx
Oh.
to be specific.
Okay, sure.
That's for YouTube, not to censor you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's cool.
David, are you watching this?
And now I don't have to go rewatch the movie.
No, this is it.
This is good. This is like
it.
movies right.
Listen to this. I got a lock on the
Get your
pattern
popcorn.
signal, so we can filter it out.
It's Goldblum! I better shut up.
7 hours anyway. It's reducing itself every time it recycles.
David, haven't you been watching?
Aren't you coming, David? No, I gotta see this.
David, are you watching this?
I'm totally rewatching this movie after this.
I watch it every year on Independence Day.
Do you?
Yeah. My tradition.
Wow. I haven't seen it in at least 20 years. And that was a nice little turnaround you did there.
That's why the G's are so high.
The cock skull
That's it,
G-forces right there.
It'll mess up your coccyx.
City-sized spacecraft. Oh, just try and stay calm.
Tell her to pack up and leave town.
What happened?
Just do it!
David, talk to
You
me.
hear me tell you that the signal hidden in the satellite feed is slowly recycling down to extinction?
Not really.
Countdown. Oh, it's like a chess. First, you strategically position the pieces, and when the timing's right, you strike. They position themselves all over the world, using this one signal to synchronize their efforts. In approximately 6 hours, the signal's going to disappear and the countdown's going to be over.
And then what?
I hope there's enough noise where that doesn't get flagged.
It's audio though, it's not music.
It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Only one way to find out.
If it's muffled enough, it's usually okay. But if it's a one-to-one clip, an audio clip, that'll usually,
And it's all mixed around and out of order too.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I think the rule's like you're allowed to use like up to 10 seconds or something. So if it's small clips, it's fine. This is giving me War of the World vibes.
It is. It's very confident, like Boogie's project.
Yeah.
You want to borrow the car? David, you don't have a license.
Your job.
I like that door trick you guys did there. It like opens in a crack.
Can't this thing go any faster? Well, you think they don't know what you know? They know. Believe me, they know.
Neat. You guys really made use of all the park. I'll turn reshade off there. Wow. This is the perfect coaster for this, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone in the world is trying to get out of Washington. We're the only schmucks trying to get in. There's something I would never believe in my lifetime that I would read. The White House. Look at this.
David, I don't know how happy he's going to be to see you.
You know, either go get him or we should head back to the car.
All right, I'll get him.
Wow.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I found a signal hidden inside our own satellite system. They're using our own satellites against us. The clock is ticking.
Ooh.
This is it right here.
That's insane.
Time's up.
Time's up. I'm totally gonna go rewatch this movie now. And then get Jeff Goldblum posters. Wow. Hey, my computer's not on fire. Oh! Holy Toledos!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah. Really good.
That's insane. Amazing. You guys did it like very like you trimmed out all the fat but showed the whole movie in just what, how long was the duration on that thing? 320 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, that's
We
great.
get a good googly moogly.
A good googly moogly. I gave you a Toledo's.
I don't know the tier difference.
I don't, neither do I, apparently. I didn't know there was one. But apparently Toledo's wasn't good enough. Oh, wow. That last explosion bit with all the cars flying, that's super impressive. And
Yeah.
I totally thought my computer was going to stall, but we made it through. Wow. Not only did we live, so did my computer. That's impressive.
Yeah, I have a crap computer that lived through it too, so it's not too
I think
bad.
it's the autosave. If you had it on and it was saving in the middle of the ride, you would have experienced a lot of lag.
No, I've had that turned off for years, and yeah, I don't play the game enough to worry about losing my saves. Oh, see, when I first opened up the park, I was like, oh, they did a parking lot, but this was actually for the ride.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really, really cool. Or a highway area to a parking lot. Yeah. Wow, you guys. Not only, like, is that to, like, the level of an action coaster contest, but it's just one ride in the park.
Yeah.
You guys really did take this seriously. I didn't expect any of this. This is really something insane. All right, you guys are winning me over with the Jeff Goldblum now. How dare you?
Yes.
What a legend. Oh, wow. This, when I was getting the B-roll, this was one of my favorite areas. Who made this?
This is mine.
This is insane. This is so good. I love it.
Yeah, and it's just background noise too, but I don't know. I had fun making it.
I feel like we need this in Project Planko for some reason. It's just so cool. There's so many like neat little scenes and nooks and things that you guys built here that I've never seen in like a Planet Coaster before. It's pretty rare that you even see like cities. I thought Project Planko was pretty unique in the fact that we were doing a whole city. There's Plankoville. What was the Plankoville? Yeah. But not too many like interactive cities, right? I'd say like Project Planko is going to have a ton of rides. This has a ton of rides. You don't really see rides integrated like the way you guys have them here, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, that's just incredible. What do we got going on here? Sexy Jeff.
I forgot we named it that.
Yeah, me too.
There he is. He's...
Man himself.
Did you guys see
Very
that
sexy.
GIF I sent you? Well, who's the other actor in Jurassic Park? The other guy?
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
Okay, yeah. There's a GIF of him
Alan Grant.
pushing on his belly, listening to the dinosaur that is Jeff Goldblum's belly. Listen to it breathe. What to see? What to see? Where are we going next? Jeff, look at his face.
Were there any Easter eggs on the mountain itself?
No. It's pretty. There were more plans.
Jeff
but at the end,
Lotto.
it was slowing down. We kind of like killed it, but there's more going to be happening.
Every street has an ice cream. Does Jeff Goldblum have an obsession with ice cream, or does he now?
I'm willing it into existence.
Fair enough. I love this. This is a vibe. Goldblum Records.
His TV show, The World According to Jeff Goldblum, has a few episodes with ice cream in it, according to a Google search.
Okay. Well, there you go.
There you go.
He loves ice cream. Confirmed. Facts.
That clip we got from the ride where he's talking in the beginning is from the ice cream episode where he says "Sweet Journey." That's from that.
Low-cal Pop-Tarts is... We got to make sure they're
That's
low-cal.
That's the reference from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Okay.
If you turn around, there's another little. If talking about studios, to your left,
I
there's
like this 3D sign that you guys did. Studios?
Yeah. Okay.
This left or this
Yeah,
left?
you're working your way there.
I'm working it.
Yeah, you're getting
Do you
there.
notice how every flat ride is basically a spaceship skin?
A lot of spaceships.
Like every flat ride has a spaceship.
Is this the spaceship from the movie? It's like a...
Yeah, from Earth Girls Are Easy.
That's
A little
amazing.
sloppy, I'll admit.
It looks pretty good. I thought it was a hot dog at first. Hi, it's a sloppy hot dog ship. Randy's. This is a cool set. Is that like a scene from the movie?
Yeah, like little Los Angeles.
How much Jeff Goldblum movies did you guys watch in preparation for this? 3 years
I
worth?
watched a bunch actually. I watched everything that I made a ride for or like a shop for. I watched. I didn't want to just do it based on not knowing. So if I hadn't seen it, I watched it. So I watched a bunch over the stretch we were making this.
A little prop studio. Oh, wow. Now that's a green screen.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And you got like the little widgets, so like if the people are flying around, it kind of makes sense. That's kind of amazing. So clever. I mean, if you didn't have Jeff Goldblum, you could have marketed this as Frontier's best usage of studio DLC. You know what I mean? This is the Planet Coaster Studio theme park.
Even with Jeff Goldblum, it's the best use of the studio DLC.
Right. But what I meant to say is like market it to Frontier. Be like, because you know what I mean? Like it has something attached to it now that it's not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You guys see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need Jeff Goldblum to be studios, but I'm sure there are huge Jeff Goldblum fans at Frontier who appreciate this.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, trying to market it to a certain audience or whatever. Yeah. You're marketing it just to Jeff Goldblum fans. Meanwhile, I think this park appeals to all movie fans. Right? It is the Grand Slam Hollywood Studios theme park. And I didn't realize that going into it at all. I thought it was just going to be like Jeff Goldblum memes around every corner, you guys trolling me and laughing at me. I mean, that's what the Pacific Rim thing was. just giant monsters and ding-dongs everywhere.
So the description for this one is, why would aliens visit us? One answer, girls. Join the party with Mac, Zebo, and Whiplock. Scene view preferred.
This is made by Bread.
By who?
X-Bread?
Bread. The Bread Man.
Bread Man.
Yeah, my thoughts going, like, when you guys sent me this, I was like, when are these guys gonna get together and do something serious? This is serious. He says it so seriously. But I'm starting to get that impression now. I'm like, okay, wait, maybe this is. But you gotta see where I'm coming from after Pacific Rim, right? I was so hesitant after that, and I mean, that was fun. It was hilarious. It was silly, but like, you guys left me with a certain impression. Like, when your guys' names come up, expect memes.
Yeah, but this was made before that, so it wasn't like a in our minds.
That's funny.
You were seeing it in a different layout than we were.
That's true. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, interesting. So you guys like took a break from this to go make that? You took a break from this to make Pacific Rim?
I don't know if necessarily taking a break. It was constantly being built, but the file was being passed around a little bit. So while one person was working on it, we were working on other things. You
guys are insane. You just don't stop pumping things out. Meanwhile, Krimmy's working on a 3-year project, and I'm sure Starship Rat has a few ongoing solo projects. You did Gotham City as well, didn't you? Yeah, I think there was some overlap with this and that for sure. You did do Gotham City though. I did, yes. Okay, yes, I remembered. It's hard to keep track of everybody's names and parks, you know? But yeah. So if anyone's capable of doing stuff to this scale, it's definitely you guys. This is the junk. What's the junk planet from Thor called? I don't know.
Sakaar.
Sakaar.
Oh, it says it right there. I thought that might have been the guy's name. What's Jeff Goldblum's character's name here?
The Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what they call him. That's funny. Like I didn't even remember he was in that movie. Sorry, Jeff Goldblum.
I'm sure he'll forgive.
He's very forgiving.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
Well, then why did he cancel your meetup, huh? And why isn't he watching our videos of his theme park? We made a theme park for him.
My mom met him. That's good enough.
Your mom met him. Okay. Oh, the Grandmaster. There it is.
Maybe he's my dad, and I just don't know it.
So the Grandmaster hosted like tournaments, fighting arena, right? It was like the Dana White of the UFC, or the Junker fights sort of thing, right?
I guess.
Who's Dana White? I guess. Oh.
So the description for this ride is the Grandmaster, explore Sakaar. There are bins throughout the park. Please do not deposit your trash here.
Oh, so would you like me to just throw it on the pile?
No, put it in the garbage bins.
You said there are garbage bins. Don't put trash in them.
Yeah, don't put your trash in Sakaar.
Put your trash here. You got to put them in the bins.
Okay.
Johnny didn't get the joke.
And I got the joke because it's a junk town.
So the description says,
yeah,
there are bins throughout the park. Please do not deposit your trash here.
Yeah, because it's a junk town. You guys are asking me to be clean.
Yeah.
How do you not know that I got it?
Oh my God, how long is this queue?
This is a bread ride as well. You know.
Oh, okay, there he is.
Got any more pixels for that image?
Yeah, lend me a few. It's so pixelated, it's blowing out the colors. Oh, that's funny.
You know what? There's a seat for us though.
Why do I feel like I've never seen a dive coaster? Is that like 6 of them? Number of trains, 4. Okay. Let's go. Are we going at night or day?
Let me see. Track view is best. It doesn't say anything else.
Track view for a dive coaster. How dare you?
I didn't design this.
Okay. You're forgiven.
Thank
for
you.
now. Thank you.
We forgive you too, Johnny.
For what? I'm kidding.
Taking 6 months to spotlight this.
I shouldn't have asked.
We submitted it in like February.
Shh. I had other obligations.
I mean, it was only the #1 upvoted park in the entire submission.
I did all of them but this one. We're here now.
Johnny's like, damn, I gotta pay my mortgage, better spotlight this park.
This is gonna do it.
I hope so. Well, I actually picked this one because I was starting to feel guilty, and I was like, man, I have so many things coming up, and I'm so busy. If I don't do this now, they're going to be waiting another 6 months. And then I'm going to just feel awful.
This is what it was meant to be made.
It's okay. We planned on copyright striking every video of yours if you didn't spotlight it by the end of the year.
Jeez, that's
It's a
dark.
strategy.
I'm being blackmailed.
Well, we were gonna riot and spam general chat with Goldblum gifs until Zafor banned all of us, but then he disappeared. Oh, I shouldn't have brought that up. That's sad. Just edit that part out.
We're on a coaster. I can't edit it.
I miss you, Zafor. Come back.
We love you. Jeff Goldblum will save him.
They're in Hollywood, right?
Something like that, yeah?
I don't know where he lives. I feel like
Pretty
I should.
close, pretty close. What was the topic we were talking about before you derailed my thought process? Oh, we
Not
were
spotlighting the park after 6 months.
No, we cleared out the bin. I was gonna say that like the 2 parks that I featured before this, the 2 returning park spotlights warming up, the warm-up parks, they were from 2021 and they were damn good. And then I started wondering to myself and thinking out loud, basically, how is it that we have done 700 park spotlights and I pull something from 2021 that should have been featured that never got featured? And then I did the math, and basically there's been a park spotlight every 2 to 3 days if you were to take 700 videos and spread it across 6.5 years, right? And that's why. That's why things get missed. Because unless I did a park a day, there's no way we're gonna do them all. Was
this the general bin?
Yeah.
Or page?
The general bin. That I pulled from 2021. Like I literally just featured like one of the best parks I've ever seen in terms of like a general theme park. And I was like, how did I miss this? But it just happens. There's just too many submissions. There's too many videos, and I always try to pick the best. But then there's like ones like this that I just don't get around to, and I apologize for that. But we're here, we're doing it, and it's incredible. But I thought, I honestly, I was avoiding it because I thought I was getting trolled. But I'm actually like, I guess that's your guys' fault for setting me up with Pacific Rim first. I blame you. You guys need to take
this came out first.
This was in there first.
Well, how did I get my hands on the other one first? I don't know, but it happened that way. But now, from going on, did I go up this queue already?
I think that's for the monorail.
Oh, going forward, I will definitely take you guys seriously. I should have known too, like Starship Rat, anything he involves in, like you did Gotham City, and I did remember that. What? Is this the where you get the Hulk autographs? Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the Hulk parade from the movie.
I don't remember that Hulk parade. Maggot Man, what is? Is one of the aliens?
Yeah.
Oh, is this like there's a Rock character, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's been a couple years since I saw this movie. I was actually surprised how much I liked the Thor movies. I didn't think I would for whatever reason. Like I do like the Marvel series. I've pretty much seen almost all of them, but you know, they pump them out so much that it can get oversaturated. And I thought of
this one's my favorite.
This ride or this Marvel series?
This movie, or Ragnarok's my favorite.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And one of the funniest clip quotes.
What's that?
The melt stick. If on the description, I put all of Jeff's best quotes, and one of them is the melt stick.
He says the melt stick, Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, there's a quote.
Oh, okay. In this movie, he had like a cattle prod, the melt stick.
Yeah, why are you handing me the melt stick? Right below, did he just throw my cat out the window?
Oh. Is that this? Oh, that is the dive coaster.
And if you see there's those portals up in the sky, you don't have to turn them on because it'll do too much. But
Sorry to interrupt you. Is that dive coaster also a night ride?
it's either.
Because I got so distracted by our conversation, I didn't really get to appreciate the ride. But
It just said track view, so I guess either
It's
or.
either. Yeah, he designed it to be either.
so what were you saying before I interrupted you? Did you lose your thought?
There are these portals in the sky, and they don't have to be turned on. But as you're walking through the junkyard area, coasters will fall out of them if you turn them on. So it'll look like in the
how do we do
movie,
that? Yeah, like the
is
junk
coming out.
How do we do that?
You have to like go up there and turn them on.
Oh, there's no switch down below?
Is there a ride list?
Or
You
is
can
that
just
no?
open the ride list.
Are they
Still, actually, maybe somebody deleted them. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't even see them up there.
Wait, you have the park open too?
No, I don't see them from here. Looking on your screen.
Do you guys see them in this list?
No, maybe somebody did delete them.
There's one called Push It.
I mean, like I said, it's not. It kind of like slows down the park quite a bit when they're going. So I would understand why somebody deleted. Yeah, I just wanted to point out it was a great idea.
Johnny,
you
you love when rides fly off the track.
I do. It's one of my favorite things. And Krimmy's done that very well. Krimsalt was the creator of Lucky's Carnival, the worst theme park ever made. And
I love that bobsled.
I'm still waiting. Yeah, the bobsled. I was asking for someone to do that for years. Krimmy's listening.
Beautiful.
But I'm still waiting for a part 2. You're like, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing a part 2.
I mean, you could have done it in Park Beyond, because that game's already a complete disaster, right? But
The timing of that monorail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the coaster this time. No talking.
So much for enjoying the coaster. No talking.
I love the lighting here. This is crazy.
We still have half the park too, right? There's like the other side,
No,
the
we're more
Jurassic
than
Park
half.
side.
More than
Is
that,
it just
for
the
sure.
Jurassic Park
Well, we
side
did the
left?
middle and then the left side, so we've done 2/3, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think just Jurassic Park is left.
Saving the best for last. This is actually a really awesome dive coaster. It's like an exploration coaster. I really want to see what the longest, the biggest drop was. I keep getting mad at people because they make dive coasters with 50-meter drops.
Well,
That
was
happened in the
a discussion when he was making this. You
That
were
kept
big on it.
happening in the first
87.
Park?
Good job. Sorry, what?
The dive coasters with baby drops kept happening in the first mini park contest because you said we couldn't go that high, and then you kept complaining that we didn't break. And then you kept complaining that we didn't break the rules by going higher than you allowed us.
Wow, how dare you guys ever listen to a word I say? Just do whatever you want. I didn't make the
True.
rules. They did. I don't know what was written. Like, sure, whatever. That sounds fine. We got to put some constraints on you
Tell us
guys.
to break the rules.
I mean,
you got to tell us not to break the rules, and then it's breaking the rules.
Ah, right. Wait. I'm. Don't no disassemble. I'm
Does not
malfunctioning.
compute.
Oh, don't make Shedmire. What happened?
Do you want to check the gondola to the Budapest Hotel?
Yeah, you don't have to you could just zip over there, but there's a like a little gondola station here that takes you up to this. It's
Right.
the only way to get up there.
There you
Oh,
go.
how did I not see that? It was the angle. Oh, it was covered. The tree. Oh, okay. Well, we could just take the gondola across, jump cut,
Take a ride.
and we're there. That was easy.
Teleportation.
Oh, time travel.
Time travel.
Oh.
Who made this hotel? Was it Trooper?
Hotel was made by Trooper.
Yeah, Trooper said he made this. If you've seen this movie, Wes Anderson, he's got all these really good flat shots. And so Trooper was like, how the hell do I take like a 2D picture of a hotel and make it 3D. So he basically just did what like AI does now and made it up.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, really good film, The Budapest Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I can't believe how big you made, like you just did the whole planet from Thor, the junk planet.
Well, here's the thing with that. First, the Bread made the coaster, and he made it so big, we were like, well, we got to fill in all the inner parts. So that's basically why it's so big. It's just because we were filling in the space that the coaster made. That's the only reason why it's the size that it is.
It's just so comical. Like I was saying that like he had such a small role, like he was the smallest character on the poster, and I don't even remember he's in the movie, but yet he's probably got the biggest the biggest section of the park dedicated to that film in particular. And I was just like, this whole thing just cracks me up. Can we actually go in the building, or is that just a hotel for the guests? They get up, they go to the hotel, and then they got to go back down. How does that work in Planet Coaster? You guys know I've never actually tested this. Like, if the guests get off a ride and there's nothing up here but one thing, do they immediately get back on the ride? Do they get trapped up here?
No, they'll go to the hotel if they wanted to initially go to the hotel, but then they will go back to the ride. So they will not take the gondola if they don't want to go up there.
Oh, they won't?
Yeah, the transport rides are treated as if like actual transport rides. It's not like Roller Coaster Tycoon where it's just a regular ride.
Right.
So if they want to go to part of the park, their pathfinding AI will choose if it's faster to take the path or to take a transport
so
ride.
it's actually designed well. I can't remember what theme park game it was. It wasn't Park Beyond, but I remember maybe it was RCT or something. The guests getting trapped and lost because they took a transport ride to somewhere and then they refused to take it back.
Yeah, because in Roller Coaster Tycoon, every ride was just considered a ride. Like there was no real distinction. But here, their AI will actually calculate, is it faster to take the ride? And since there is no footpath, they'll only take the ride.
That's cool. I'd never actually tested that over the many years Planet Coaster's been out. I just assumed it worked.
I had to test it for Luna Landing because there was a monorail into the park, so I had to make sure that they will not get lost.
Yeah, they won't get lost and stuck, right? And then you get those like constant alerts, like guess is lost. Like I didn't even want to try it in Park Beyond because I knew it was gonna break. The guests walk 10 feet and they're lost in that game. They're lost at the park entrance.
Look at the chest hair.
This is a Dandy Chiggins original right here.
It's made out of flowers. Oh my god. With the reshade, it's like extra dirty. So what's the story behind this? Oh, it's all the movies combined. What movie did he lose his head in?
Sleepy Hollow. He was in a Sleepy Hollow.
Oh yeah, that was a good movie too.
Wait, I think was Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp?
No,
this
Johnny Depp. There's been a lot of Sleepy Hollow movies.
Okay. So there's a Sleepy Hollow with Goldblum.
Yeah.
Huh. You guys didn't get a poster for that one.
His back looks like a car seat cushion in that.
You're not wrong. Oh my god.
Body goals right there.
Oh my god. Should I go up here?
I mean, it's just a walking path.
Flyland. Oh, does this go straight through?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, Taco King was here. Did he have a hand in any of this?
He made that.
He made that. Oh, wait, he's doing the pose. I didn't notice that at first. That's so stupid, and I love it. Oh my god. So he made a goal. He has one of every taco. And okay, who made the T-Rex? This is insane.
This whole area is basically Trooper, Matthew.
Trooper, Matt. This has got to be the most insane thing I've ever seen. In terms of basic shapes?
He's got a lot of basic shaped dinosaurs in here that are just incredible.
Look at this, guys. The shape, the anatomy, the muscles. I mean, you guys had one reshade shot of him chasing the cars. I'm sure we're going to see it on the ride. But just FYI for everyone watching and then the people that worked on this collab, how many Jurassic Park rides, coasters, and parks have I featured over the years? At least a dozen, right? At least. Yeah. And I have basically never been satisfied. Not once. I don't think I've had a satisfactory Jurassic Park experience ever. I've had some that was like, oh, that looks Jurassic Parky. Oh, that was kind of a fun ride. Or that was pretty, we see some recreations of the Universal rides, but they weren't over the top. Not that anyone ever did a bad job, but no one ever blew me away. I gotta say, just your park entrance alone is the best one so far. to date.
Strap in.
So you're setting my expectations high, but out of
Keep them high.
Keep them high. But out of everything I've seen in the past, I'm just saying the competition, the bar hasn't. It's been middle ground bar from Jurassic Park. So there's always been opportunities for someone to come in and blow away the competition and just take the Jurassic Park crown. That is the big poop from the Triceratops, and she sticks her hand in there. I definitely remember that scene. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a great integration of the flat ride, spinning around the poop. You're like flies. Oh my god. Oh, speaking of flies, I missed looking at that fly ride, but I had a B-roll shot of it. You guys made a little fly flat ride.
That's okay. There's a lot of little things hidden around here.
Yeah, I gotta say, just from what little I've seen out of the exterior, this is definitely like the most atmospheric Jurassic Park. That's a scene from the movie. What?
Yeah, from the second one, the Lost World Jurassic Park.
Right. And the kids are screaming in the back. And that's the first one.
That's the first one.
Yeah, the car. Yeah.
No, Kelly's not in the truck in that movie.
This is they're in the buses and they're like the RV things and they're like climbing their way out while their dinosaurs are knocking them off the cliff.
Right. I feel like I remember the first one better than the second one because the first one was so nostalgic that I've actually gone back and watched the first one. Which one was the one where like they break out and dinosaurs get into the city? Was that
the second one?
That was the second one too? I remember as a kid. Okay, I do remember.
Well, it's just the Rex, right? And the baby Rex.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that one as a kid, and I even remember the friend that I went with and everything. And I remember feeling like it was two movies, like because it was like, holy moly, it was so long, and then they go to the city, and I was like, this is never ending. I felt like the longest movie as a kid. It felt like the longest movie ever.
It does. It does feel like a separate experience for sure.
Dilophosaurus. Wow, who made that? That's crazy.
Troopermatthew did all this.
All of this.
Yeah.
Trooper, man.
Not the station itself, actually. That was Krimsalt.
That's
the
cool.
station's mine. Well, except for the roof. I had a very nice, futuristic glass modern roof, and then Trooper's like, nah.
It has to be thatch.
It has to be thatch.
Except for the roof. Yeah, this main entrance, or what is the building called? The museum?
Visitor Center.
Visitor Center.
This is a workshop item, right?
Is it? You guys just took
I think
it?
this is a workshop item, isn't it? Oh yeah, I had one that was a workshop item, and then Trooper, I guess, deleted it.
Okay.
Because I don't know if he couldn't get the interior well enough for what he wanted to do. I don't remember.
Can I go down here, or is this an exit?
That's a ride.
No, that's a ride.
Oh,
shooter.
Shooter.
So shooter. Oh no, Dr. Malcolm is
just an
injured.
FYI, I have a thing going. Did I walk up an exit in this episode yet?
No.
Okay, so
No, you've been killing it.
So this is 3 in a row that I have not gone an exit, and I'm playing a mini game of catch how many park spotlights it takes me before I go up an exit. So I'm hoping we can make it to episode 600. We're at like 580 or something. So
Another thing I'd like to check out at some point too. Krimsalt made a bunch of.
I almost went down it.
Stations throughout.
What?
Made it. Krimsalt made a bunch of train stations throughout, like a subway.
Yeah,
system.
there's a whole
You should
subway
definitely check
system
those
that
out.
connects every single place, every single
Ooh.
section. So as I was saying,
right.
Dr. Malcolm is injured. Can you go restart the power and save Jurassic Park? Stay vigilant. You are not alone. And it's a shooting ride if you haven't realized yet.
Oh, I've realized.
The bane of your existence.
It just only my bane when it's laggy. I actually don't mind a good shooting ride. Like the Avatar, the Airbender thing was the best one I've ever experienced. And then those guys are building Project Planko shooting ride, so... But it's gonna be laggy. That's where it makes you sad. Can I shoot the buttons?
Yeah, shoot the green.
Oh, shoot the green. Why was I not shooting the green? Neat.
That's the power on.
I was thinking, I was treating it like an elevator, like just, I want to hit all the ones that are not green, so they all go green.
Never getting in an elevator with you.
I don't actually do that, but I've always wanted to.
You don't shoot buttons in the elevator?
Oh, I can't shoot them out?
Shoot the... I don't know what to shoot, actually.
I don't know what... I don't know what to do here. Did nobody beta test this? Send it back to QA. I don't know what to shoot, actually.
The flickering lighting must have taken a lot of trigger work, right? Like, there's no flicker light.
I should have done a seizure warning. Oh my god, I might have to edit one in. Oh, those are quick. You're not very forgiving on the time. But this is a really cool scene nonetheless. Because the dinos look that much better with the dark lighting, just like the shadows and the silhouettes and the little bit of light hitting their backsides. Looks really cool. The facility itself is also kind of nuts. All the pipe work and concrete and, you know, like undulation, and it looks believable. I feel like, you know, the average person doesn't take this, doesn't have the appreciation for the detail here. If most of us who are gonna go make a underground concrete facility will probably make 4 concrete walls and go, why does this look like shit? Right? Because it's missing all of this stuff.
Well, Trooper kind of went to the next level of like watching the movie, finding the details, and
I could see it.
Trooper made Beaver Creek, wasn't it?
Beaver Creek.
Yeah, so he's the expert at making secret underground concrete layers.
Have I seen Beaver Creek?
No, it was a zoo spotlight, and if there is any zoo spotlight you should watch, it's that one. No offense to everybody else, but
6 more months. 6 more months.
It is the best zoo
Ask me in
spotlight.
6 months. Oh. Does it have a ride? I'll consider it if it has a ride.
I think there's a train.
The whole thing is basically a ride. It's like a storytelling experience.
Okay, well, all right. Well, then maybe I'll consider it.
It's not just looking at animals. It's
I'm
really
just
good.
tired of staring at monkeys, guys. Nobody liked them zoo spotlights anyways. They didn't.
I do.
I do, yeah, you were one of the 16 viewers that commented. I do. The Jurassic Park cars are phenomenal.
I like animals.
I thought you said cannibals. I was like, processing. Wow. The visitor center. I want to see the little wax eggs, or whatever they're called. You know what I mean?
Wax eggs?
I think they're actual eggs.
The mosquitoes in the balls of wax. You know?
Oh, the amber.
The amber. Thank you. I don't remember these things. I haven't watched it recently. I didn't make this project. The amber.
Trees famously exude wax.
Yep. That's why I said the wax things. Okay, what's the story here?
Must go faster. You do plan on having dinosaurs on this dinosaur tour, right? Right?
Okay.
It's a line from the movie.
Okay.
You plan on having dinosaurs in this dinosaur park? No ride preference.
No ride. Oh, it's the guy, the DNA dude.
Yeah, we were gonna have a video there, but then we were like, you know, we gotta save some frames.
Budget cuts.
Yeah, budget cuts.
Ran out of
There's
funding.
your eggs.
Hey, the ambers. Thank you. Can I zoom in? No! Hi!
There they are.
Very cool. Ooh, look at this. Look at it with reshade. Oh. I think you guys need to just do the Jurassic Park park.
There's been parks for Jurassic Park, haven't there?
Like I said, there's been a dozen. And none of them have been like epic tales. Usually,
it's very motivating for us to.
I did nothing in this area, so don't ask me.
this is the best Jurassic Park thing that I've seen in the history of this channel. Oh, that's the scene I was talking about earlier. Kids are screaming in the back, he's nudging them. Right?
That's upside down one.
Oh, and he eats the guy in the outhouse. I remember that. Wow, nice details.
Yeah, if you didn't turn to the right, you
This
would have missed
poster
it.
was made by Deif, right?
It's amazing. And the scenery, like, I really feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. It doesn't feel like Planko Adventure. Ooh. Don't look at me like that.
He just wants a hug.
Be the side eye.
She.
Wow. See, the level of detail of all of this is exceptional, and I almost feel like it's sad to me that it's just a section in Jeff. I mean, I gotta watch how I word this.
Jeff is watching.
No, it wasn't directed towards Jeff. This is amazing, and it can be so much more that I wish this was a whole theme park on its own, right? But I don't want to downplay what you guys have done here, but it's also a compliment to what you have done here. It's both things exist simultaneously, bringing it all back around, all right? And it's like, what about a flying coaster for pterodactyls? Like, what about, like, in the latest Jurassic Park, they make this crazy concoction that flies and swims, and they make a water coaster do that, you know? Like, there's so many Jurassic Park films now that have dinosaurs that correspond well to certain coaster behavior types. There's so many like crazy high conceptual themes that you can come up with on these coasters that I always anticipate going into these Jurassic Park parks and rides, and I never come out feeling like, oh, they got it. Now, I feel like you guys absolutely nailed all of that here yourselves to a point where it's leave me wanting more. So it's got
Jurassic.
You're saying there's a lot more Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park movies.
Wait, is there?
That's what I got from that.
He's only in 4. He's in 5 of them.
Oh wow, he's in 5
not,
of them.
No. Sorry, he's not. No, he's only in.
He's in the first 2.
He's in the first 2. He's not in the third one.
Jurassic World.
There's like an Easter egg of his face in Jurassic World.
Who's this?
And a couple of his quotes.
Sublimes.
Fifth one.
What? I had no idea this was here.
I found an Easter egg on my own.
He's in the 5th one briefly, and then he's in the 6th one.
Where is he wedged? What crevice? What
in his armpit? Yeah, in his crevasse.
In his crevasse.
Oh, so there is an Easter egg.
There is.
Wow.
All right.
I had no idea that was there.
Anything else? Anything else on the mountain?
Yeah, in the mountain now. I don't know. Maybe
you guys did
I
say there was a hidden
myself.
texture, and I said, "Did you check his butt crack?"
I wish I did something.
Wow.
Do you want to give an overshot, a bird's eye view of the park
from his shoulder?
And I'd also like to show Krimsalt's.
Oh yeah, if you want to go see
because they're incredible.
Extensive public transit network I built.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here's the bird's eye view for one request at a time. I probably got some in the B-roll that I showed. What's this? Oh, just a lake.
Like a lake.
It looks so much different from up here. It's like dirty.
It's a dirty lake.
Wow.
What
an experience, though, you guys. Holy moly. The Jurassic Park area looks...
Yeah.
It looks like the best Jurassic Park aesthetics that I've seen. Even just like the way you guys did the... or Trooper. I keep saying you guys, but yeah, the electric fencing and stuff. Like, everything is just... I don't think I've ever seen the Jeeps look this good.
Promote him to Super Legend.
Yeah. Well,
what's the next one we were talking about?
Mythic, right?
Mythic.
Like that?
I think
Mythic doesn't sound right. Look at the gums there. Yeah, Mythic doesn't sound right.
The Jurassic Park area, I notice, is more like Jurassic Park themed and less so Jeff.
Yes.
It's kind of interesting because like Jeff got his name from Jurassic Park, yet he's so much more featured in like the Sakaar area where he had such a minor role.
Well, what do you do with him in there?
What do you do with him in Sakaar?
Well, I guess so. I don't even know if you guys put me up to the task, I wouldn't even know what to do with him, period. But look, you guys found this is the answer to the question that no one should have ever asked. But it worked out. It was awesome. I think my overall favorite, I mean, I have to give it up for that Independence ride, right? That was absolute insanity. That should have been like a coaster spotlight all on its own. And just the aesthetics of this whole area here. It feels pretty crazy. Very realistic. So yeah, that'll definitely be my favorite. Like I said, while the Jurassic Park was good, I actually enjoyed other aspects of the park so much more. I even like this little fly area. This has a very fun aesthetic to it. Just the tones that you guys use. It's very monotone and black and white, and the building's very bold and It's a cool palette. It's a cool design. And even like you got some Miami Vice and fun Hollywood stuff going on over here. There's a lot of playfulness. So out of all of the areas in the park, the Jurassic Park wouldn't actually be even in my top areas. But I think out of all of the Jurassic Parks featured on the channel throughout the years, this is the best looking one by far with the craziest looking dinos. People use those silly TMTK dinos that look absolutely ridiculous. This is how you do it. This is insane.
If you go back to those two T-Rexes, like another big call out to Trooper is like they're in a different pose too.
Yeah.
Like he had to make it and then move it around and change the shape.
What I would have done is made this a group, make this a group, make this a group, like group them all up so that it's almost like a rig.
Maybe he did, and then he just did one big group in the end once he got the posing. Because you do see that the neck is the same shape. Both necks look the same, and they're just at a different angle.
I would have rigged it, but that's cool. Let's go check out your transport network. Where are we going for that? Just click this one?
Yeah, if you want, just to give it a ride or go look at the stations.
I usually don't ride the monorails or the trains and like on giant episodes, but I feel like this one you're hyping it up. It's probably exceptional. So
it's really the stations more than anything. Or what he did is like this next level.
So do you want me to hop from station to station or ride it?
Yeah, just go from station to station.
Here's one.
Yeah.
Is there a better view I can do? You want me to see the insides and the outsides, or?
Yeah, you don't need to worry about the track level or the monorail view because it just goes through tunnels, right? You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I took a lot of inspiration from like New York subways, and I wanted this like central station in the New York area here. Like if you look there, there's one of the stations.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I like how it goes both ways.
Yeah, I always like that idea of having a subway station is going to have dual platforms.
The other park spotlight that I would have probably featured earlier this week or last week, I don't know how they released, but I recorded it today. They did the same thing left and right, and I'm like, I pointed out that that's something you don't normally see. Usually people just do one continuous circuit, but this allows your guests to flow a little bit better, right? They can go from stop to stop to get to where they want to, and considering how we just were talking about the AI and they go to where they desire most, they would probably get on the proper one, depending on if it's a shorter route, right?
Yeah.
Wow, very cool.
I wanted to say one of the interesting things about the park is the way all the facades are set up. Like when you're in a different area, you don't see the other areas of the park. It really feels
true. That's very
immersive.
true.
It's like you loaded up a completely different park. I mean, you see the mountain everywhere, but...
And you see the Independence Day ship kind of everywhere.
Yeah, okay, that's true, but that's because it's like so massive, right?
Yeah,
but like when you're here in Jurassic Park, if you go back to surface level, suddenly it's like
I felt like I was in Jurassic Park 100%.
Yeah, and when you're in the city areas, like Miami feels so much like the Florida coast, but then right next door to it is New York City, and you don't even realize that they're completely next door to each other spatially. But when you cross over, it just suddenly changes. It's something that like Disney pours so much resources into figuring out.
As I said earlier, this is like the Hollywood Studios DLC pack that represents, it's like, what could you do with the Studios pack? Well, you can make a whole movie park, right? This is a multi-movie park. Just so happens Jeff Goldblum's the center of it all. But that's where it's like I didn't know what to expect going into this, and I actually didn't realize how seriously you guys took this. This is actually phenomenal. I definitely underestimated it. I thought I was supposed to drink some happy tea and just come in here and laugh at everything. I wasn't prepared to do that. But
are you on happy tea right now?
No. Oh, well, maybe after this I am. Yeah.
One other compliment, like if you look at the Tenspeed and Brownshoe ride from path level, the buildings behind it are smaller, which gives that perspective of it being further away, which makes it again feel like it's much bigger than it actually is.
That's what she said.
Yeah, canceled.
Jesus Christ.
It's just really good.
He says it with such conviction.
Really good use of perspective, right? It makes the park feel much larger. It makes you feel like you're actually in that area.
Yeah,
And the same with
And
the
I was
extension.
concerned because I did this. Built this ride separately, and I kind of added it to the park. And I built it with that in mind. But then once I put it in the park, I was concerned it wouldn't look the same once you're walking all the way around it. But it seemed to work pretty good.
I will never think of the word concerned the same again. Fappy, shout out to Fappy. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, you guys knocked it out of the park quite literally. I mean, I will never doubt you again, Mr. Goldblum. There he is. You have converted me, guys. Look at your marvelous work from his shoulder top.
Now we just got to get his attention.
I mean, if building a 10,000 meter sculpture of him doesn't rub his ego, I don't know what does, right?
If somebody in the comments knows how to contact Jeff Goldblum,
He's like, oh, that's my uncle.
Get this over to him.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be funny. And I just got to edit all the parts where I'm like, I'm not the biggest fan of him. I was like, I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know. Is this a meme? Yeah,
Jeff, do a react video.
He's in all the movies that nobody knows about.
I know who you are, Jeff Goldblum.
No, I'm just trolling. I'm adding entertainment value. Yeah. Oh wow.
You're just saying it. You're just saying it so that people will comment the reaction so that the video gets more views. And
yeah, so if you stuck to the end and you already raged in the comments below, thank you for your engagement. And if you haven't commented yet, be sure to throw some hate down below.
Remember to tag Jeff Goldblum in the comments.
Hashtag Jeff Goldblum, everybody. All right, well, give it up to the crowd, the creators of this. Once again, we're Daddy Chiggins, Ratis, Deif, Krimsalt, Starship, Brad, Tanzos, X-Wing, Trooper Matthew, and Bread. Absolutely incredible work from all of you guys. Links are down in the description below, so you can find this on Steam, give it a rating, re-get it to the front page, do what you gotta do, tweet it to Jeff Goldblum, da-da-da-da-da, share this on social media, put some hate comments down below, increase engagement. Everything helps, guys. We appreciate it. The more people that leave a comment, the more people that see all these guys' hard work. So,
Johnny, I don't think you can say tweet it to Jeff Goldblum. It's exit now, right?
Exit. That sounds cancel. Cancel it.
That sounds terrible.
Exit out. Is X gonna give it to you?
What?
Yeah.
Somebody got that joke. Oh my god, what have I done? Okay, all jokes aside, this park did make me crazy. Jokes not aside. Anyways, I've completely lost my mind. I'm running on no sleep. It's late, and Jeff Goldblum's wormed his way into my head like a mind flayer. So thanks, guys.
Watch the movies. Thank you so much, Johnny. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for the wait, but I'm glad you're still grateful and not mad at me. All right.
No, never.
Okay. Well, there it is. Now that is the world according to the theme park, according to Jeff Goldblum. Thank you guys so much for watching. We all here hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next Park Spotlight. Bye now.
Bye now.
Rad.
Bye now.
Say bye now.
Bye now.